Hello, believers, non-believers, and everyone in between. You're listening to Stories with Sapphire. I am Sapphire Sandalo. Now get cozy and open your mind because it's story time.
Hello, I'm back. I'm back from the dead. I'm still kind of dead. Welcome to Stories of Sapphire Live. I'm Sapphire, and this is the live stream I do every Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. It's where I read your emails and your stories. It's a little more loosey-goosey than the regular podcast or YouTube videos. Yeah, I didn't do one last week because I got the vid. I got the COVID. I went to New Orleans last weekend for my birthday and my husband's birthday, and it was really fun, but we all got COVID. So, pandemic is back. Not a fan of that. But yeah, if I start like dying in the stream, that's why. I'm like fine. Like I'm still technically testing positive, but like the only symptom I have right now is just this lingering headache, which is super cool. Oh, thank you for the super chat, JKS80s. Oh, I cannot see your full name. So pumped for Ghost Town Terror Season 2. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So for those of you who didn't know, Ghost Town Terror Season 2 has already begun airing. New episodes go up every Thursday at 9 p.m. on Travel Channel, and then they will be live on Max and Discovery Plus after that. So the first episode's already out. The next one comes out tomorrow. Also fun announcement. On Friday, I'm going to go live from a haunted tattoo shop. So my cousin, she has this tattoo shop that she goes to frequently, and they were telling her about how it was haunted. And she was like, oh my God, can my cousin come and investigate? So I'm going to go on there on Friday. I'm going to go live on YouTube. And then after I'll also compile, or I'll make like a official video of it, but I'll also go live too. So if you're free on Friday and you want to see if you can spot anything, come and hang out. Thank you, Reese. It's not showing me the full usernames for some reason when people send super chats, but thank you for the super chat. Also, if this is your first time joining a live, at the end I draw a card from one of my decks. I'm sort of rotating between them because I have so many that I just never use. So I was like, why don't I just use them? This is the Literary Tarot. I got this from it was a Kickstarter event thing. And each card is based on a different popular book in literature. So that's really cool. All right. Y'all ready for your first story? Oh no, oh no. Hang on, sorry, this is emergency, hang on. Oh my God, so embarrassing. Sorry, that was an emergency. Okay. Painfully perishing. Oh, I understand I had COVID once. The headaches are the worst. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did not have headaches the last time I got COVID, and I feel like this time around I'm getting like lingering symptoms for longer than I did like last time, so that's like not fun. All right, here we go. Hope you see this and show my story out there. I'm a really big fan of your videos. Hope you continue. I'm not trying to do this, but I'll add my Insta in case. Okay. This is called the red handprint. The genesis of this event can be traced back to my 12th year of life. At that time, my sister and I were engrossed in watching television when our father unexpectedly contacted us, inviting us to spend some time with him. This was a surprising turn of events, as following his divorce from our mother, he had shown little interest in spending time with us. Nevertheless, we accepted his invitation and he arrived to collect us. During the journey, he inquired about our culinary preferences and we opted for pizza. Why is this written like an AI? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but it feels like it's written by an AI. We procured the pizza and proceeded to consume it at his trailer. As we conversed about various topics, my father received a phone call and retired to his room, leaving my sister and me alone in the dining room. My sister then announced her intention to relocate to the living room, leaving me alone. After some time, I felt a sensation on my right arm, which I initially attributed to my sister's prank. However, upon looking in the living room, I discovered that she was seated on the couch. I dismissed the incident and resumed using my phone. However, the sensation returned, this time with greater intensity, as if someone was gripping my arm. I informed my sister, who became concerned and suggested that we inform our father. However, I was reluctant to interrupt his phone call and declined her suggestion. I returned to the dining room, but before I could proceed to the bathroom, I experienced excruciating pain as the hand tightened its grip on my arm. My father, who had heard my screams, rushed out of his room to investigate. I informed him of the situation, and my sister removed my sweater, revealing a red handprint on my arm. When my father attempted to touch it, the pain intensified. I continued to cry out in agony, prompting my father to contact my mother for assistance. After sending her pictures of the handprint, she was unable to identify its cause. My sister then applied water to her hand and rubbed it on my arm, which alleviated the pain and caused the handprint to disappear. We were all perplexed by the incident and began to gather our belongings to leave. However, we were interrupted by whispering sounds, followed by the slamming of a door across the hallway from the living room. We were all petrified and observed a tall, black, shadowy figure of a woman slowly approaching us. We closed our eyes and prayed, concluding with the sign of the cross. Upon opening our eyes, we discovered that the woman had vanished. We hastily collected our belongings and fled the premises. Since that fateful day, my sister and I have never returned to that location. Whoa, what? That's pretty crazy. That is not the first story I have read of somebody getting like a handprint or a mark on them, so it's definitely a thing that can happen. I 100% believe it. Adam, thank you for the super chats. Sapphire, believe in the heart of the cards. That's definitely how 12-year-olds talk. Oh. All right. Does my voice sound weird? Because, like, I think I sound normal, but then as I'm talking, I'm like, I feel like kind of feels funky. Apparently clearing your throat is really bad for your throat. So I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh my god. Okay, this one's called Someone in My Bedroom. Ooh. Hi, Sapphire. My name is Ashila Jivanya. You can just call me Vanya. I would like to tell you a story about someone in my bedroom. It was Thursday. I was having a normal day. My mom works almost every single day. She comes home at around 5:30. On Thursday, she has some work to do. All I could remember was around 3 a.m. My mom has a driver which she takes. The drive came home at 5:37 and my maid took our car key and the driver left. Now I was doing my homework. I didn't really pay attention. Not to mention I have a maid at home along with my siblings. My siblings had two, one boy, one girl. Sorry, the punctuation's a little confusing. Now I have this bedroom which me and my siblings, also my mom, shares. It was almost 4 at this point. Anyways, the door was slightly open. I could almost see a figure which thought was my mom. I didn't want to enter the room because maybe she's calling someone or sleeping. But then I saw the figure moving, sitting up. I was kind of scared, but of course I thought it was my mom. Then it was 6. I was a little suspicious because she didn't go out. I still ignored that. Around 6:20, she came home. I was surprised. I asked her, Mom, where did you go? She answered, what do you mean? I went out for a walk. I told the driver to stop in the middle of the way. Did the driver go home already? She said I was panicking a little because who was in that bedroom and what would happen if I opened it? Okay, I got a little confused, that one. Sorry. And again, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. I do understand English is not everyone's first language, but sometimes I get confused, so I'm not entirely sure I followed that one. Also, I have COVID fog. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live. It's kind of gross. I don't know how to explain it. So if anyone who has had COVID recently has had this, please tell me if this has happened to you. It's like in my sinus, there's like this weird pressure just on the like one sinus. Is that what you call it? Like this is one sinus. Sinus. And then it like also tastes kind of gross and it makes me kind of nauseous. Has that happened to anyone? I hate it. All right. This one's... No, we're not going to do that. So I've mentioned this on lives before. Because like right now on lives, I'll go through... I mark emails beforehand or go, okay, this is possible. But then I don't actually like pull them up and look at it till like the stream. And the ones I pick are the ones that are spaced out, not just like a giant block of text with no punctuation, because they're hard for me to read on the spot because I just don't have time to like read it ahead of time and like edit it. So if you want a story read on here, just do your best to make it easy for me to read. That's what I'll say. Oh my gosh, my eyes are hurting now. So cool. Okay, this one. Okay, here we go. This one's in like a typewriter font. Why? Hi, I'm sending this from my school email because I know this will be erased soon. I was listening to your podcast. Did you hear that too? And heard you mention your father. I got reminded of the story of my late father. My uncle and mother used to tell me and my sister. A story of my late father, sorry. He passed away when I was only 2 months old, and I never really got to meet him. It was back when he was a kid. He was sickly and had asthma, and as my late grandmother somehow said, his presence had a knack of drawing in spirits. He was staying over at his uncle's. This happened in Quezon province, and it was raining and muddy, and the insects were being loud outside. As my mother told us, he recalled that the house he was in was barred with a large piece of wood. He was still a kid, and he was small, so he couldn't possibly reach it. Anyway, as his uncle slept, he heard a really loud pounding at the door. He ran to the door and lifted the piece of wood, only to see my dad outside, small and wet from the rain. But the door was locked, and there were no windows. Wait, I think my brain like checked out while I was reading that. I'm a little confused. He heard a pounding, ran to the door, and then the dad was outside. So wait, what's the weird part? Wait. Oh, it's weird that he was outside. Like, how did he get outside? Is that it? Okay. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Oh man. Ooh. That was one story. Another story I heard was from my uncle. My father and he were hiking with a bunch of other people. They got up pretty early and the mist was still over the mountains. From what I remember, this was probably Mount Makiling, though I don't know. I have a horrible memory. Covering the trees and their surroundings. Finally, they reached a bridge It was a stone bridge. I imagined it was wide and strong since my uncle told me that a tree fell directly in front of them, and out of the mist came out a really, really tall person with his hands straight in front of him, leaping towards them. His knees weren't bending at all as he leapt toward them, and then he disappeared. As for me, I don't believe it one bit. Who's to say what's real and what's not? Thank you for sharing that. I believe it. Row vibes. I had COVID in February of this year. It was pretty intense. I applaud you for even coming on tonight. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Like, I haven't had a booster in like I think over a year. So my vaccinations are probably out of date, I guess, because there's like new variation. But does anybody know how long you're immune for after you get it? Because I'm like paranoid again now. I'm like, I never want to freaking get COVID again. It was awful. It was awful. It's just like, I don't want to do anything. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, okay. Are we on time? 5:48. All right. Let's see. Okay, here's a short one. A story that happened to me this year. Hi, Sapphire. I always watch your videos. I wanted to get a hold of a weird moment, but it never happened. But as I was watching your videos, the thing happened. What? I was watching some videos on YouTube and was really exhausted because I just came from a 2-hour drive with my parents as I was watching. I got an unknown number that called me. I figured it was just my friends pulling a prank on me again, so I just declined. After declining, I went on WhatsApp to tell my friend to stop calling me. I just woke up. What do you mean? I was silent for a moment, but then wrote her again. That wasn't you? As I wrote that, I also sent her a picture of the call I got. Yeah, that's definitely not me. Zelon. Sorry if I said that wrong. It's just some scam. Don't answer it. It's a waste of time. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, gotta go. I was confused, but I didn't let it bother me. The next day, at the same time, 17 o'clock, I got another unknown phone call as usual. I declined it again, but this has been going on for weeks. At the 4th week, I finally got the courage to answer the call. I was shivering as I heard a deep, creepy voice from a man yell, "I'm gonna find you, Zealand. I'm gonna find you." He kept repeating that sentence. I got a shiver down my spine. To this day, I don't know when he or it will find me. I kept this secret from everyone who didn't even want to call the police about it. I want to see who he or it was. What? That was the end of my story. Sapphire, I love your videos so much. I would like this story to be revealed. Oh no, wait, wait. So is that a stalker? I don't know. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. Yeah, be on the lookout. I don't like it. I don't like it. Mark unread. Okay. Is this one? No. Some people get it a month later. Oh no. Sid speed draws. I've been watching since I was 7. I'm 14 now, and I still love your content. I remember how excited I was when I found you after something scary. Wow, have I been doing this for 7 years? My first something scary video was in 2016. That's crazy. All right, y'all ready for a card? Because I think my brain is having trouble. My brain. Oh, that's the worst part of it. I can't like sing. My voice sounds all like crackly. Also, it's hard to like my the next podcast episode is like barely gonna have my voice in it because like it hurt to talk when I was recording and I needed to record it. So that's embarrassing. Adam, thanks for the super chat. Boosters don't make you immune. They just make the symptoms you do have less severe. Yeah. That makes sense. Because it was a lot less severe last time. And it is more severe now. Because COVID has mutated. 8? That's the number I heard. So we're going to go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, this is pretty. What's this one? Ooh, the 8 of Light. Can you see it? Can anyone guess what book this is based on? Can you see it? The 8 of Light. Let me back up a bit. Yeah, there you go. All right, put your guesses in the chat while I look it up because I actually don't remember. 8 of Light. What's that? Light, I think, is supposed to be equivalent to water. All right. The book is Paradise Lost by John Milton. O angel of light, turn thine back upon the past. As you fall, so do we all, forced to walk away from eternal splendor by quarrel or by choice. Upright, abandonment, walking away, searching for truth, leaving behind. An important transition confronts you. You may be seeking radical knowledge, or perhaps you're turning your back on your former life. As you leave the old comforts of someone else's paradise behind, seek to create a new one that you find richer and fairer. Interesting. Oh, hi, Motzi. Oh, thank you so much. And congratulations on your nomination. So the People's Choice Podcast Awards were this weekend? Yeah, on Saturday. And Stories with Sapphire was nominated for Best Storyteller Drama and Best Asian Hosted Podcast. And I won Best Asian Hosted Podcast. I've been nominated in those two categories for like the last 3 years, and it's cool to finally win one. But yeah, there we go. 8 of Light. If you guys want to see the rest of the cards, it's a real, look how pretty this is. Ah! It's just like gold. And look, every single one is a different literary classic, of which most I don't recognize because I'm not a big reader. Well, the stuff I read is stupid. Okay. 5:55. All right, y'all. That is the end of the stream. I need to go get water. Don't get COVID. The pandemic is back. Take care of yourself. What else should I say? That's it. Annie Zamudio. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Scorpio? Is that what you are? Linky Tech. Oh, it's called The Literary Tarot. I got it on a Kickstarter, so I think it should be available like to buy publicly now. But yeah, it's called The Literary Tarot, and it's amazing. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, even though I sound really gross and feel really gross. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your week. Don't forget, Ghost Town Terror, new episodes air on Thursdays on Travel Channel, Max, and Discovery Plus. Also, I have new merch. If you go to storieswithsapphire.etsy.com, I've got new shirts and a hoodie. Go check it out. Okay, bye, everyone.